Tennis is a pretty great Peanuts episode. This is the first part of the 8th episode, and there will be some spoilers as I discuss what happens in this. And there are some really good things about this, but I also think there's room for improvement as well. So this focuses on Snoopy and a character called Molley Volley, which I think is a brilliant name. I love the design of the character. I think she looks awesome. She doesn't have a personality that's too dissimilar to Peppermint Patty's. They're not identical, but certainly Peppermint Patty could play this role if that's the direction they wanted to take. And Snoopy and Molley Volley are actually playing doubles with other children, and we have this character, this little girl, who does nothing but whine and cry, and the way they've animated her, I think, is absolutely fantastic. She just looks so brilliant, and that worked really, really well, and the animation quality is stunning throughout. I'm sure I mention this every time when I discuss this Peanuts series, but the animation is just absolutely beautiful. The colour palette is gorgeous, the design of the tennis rackets and the tennis net, everything just looks brilliant, so that worked really, really well. The room for improvement is that, well, there are two things. The first is that I feel like it is a little repetitive, and the whole thing only lasts about 8 minutes, but it doesn't really seem to go very far. So I think we needed something else in there to mix things up a little bit. And also, we don't really involve too many other Peanuts characters. On the one hand, it's nice to have some new characters. That's really interesting. But I think they could have incorporated some of the others a little bit more. We do have a bit of Charlie Brown and Linus, but maybe they could have been observing the match, passing comments here and there throughout it. That would have meant that it would have been a little bit more varied. We would have had something else to focus on every now and then we would have incorporated some of the other Peanuts characters. So definitely room for improvement. But that being said, I really enjoyed it. I thought Tennis was a pretty fun story with some interesting characters and very well animated, so definitely not too bad.